Good morning, everyone. My name is Eric Xue. I'm honored to introduce you to my independent study for my G11 year. I'm going to divide my speech into many four parts: introduction, learning and practice, reflection, and my final product. Firstly, why I choose this project? I chose this project because with the development of modern mechanical technology, which is pillar industry of conventional micromilling should transition from a major polluter to an environmental friendly job. And I hope to do some research and experiment to write a report on improving micromilling technology. Secondly, some background. Cutting-edge preparation can effectively remove edge defects such as blur, chipping, and grading marks. And various edge preparation methods have been proposed for different tools, metric materials, geometries, and application. And here are three essential words that you need to know. Firstly, the elastic abrasive blasting. It is a process where small flexible particles are blasted at high speed onto a surface to clean it. Secondly, the milling cutter is a tool used to cut and shape materials like metal, wood, or plastic. Finally, the three-level three-factor experiment, which is a method I use for my own research. This method can help people understand how each factor and their levels influence the result. And the final goal is going to be an experiment report and a science poster. The science poster is going to help make my report paper more attractive and visible to readers. And the report is going to include materials and procedures so that people can understand them easily. Then the second part, learning and practice. I have divided my learning routine into many four parts: learning, reading, practicing, and producing. In the first part, I spent about 1 month learning about basic information and research methods. After that, I gained some information and read lots of past papers to get to know what professors have done so far to improve such technology. After that, I went to the company's lab to complete the three-level, three-factor experiment. And after I get all the data and information, I started to write a report, paper, and the poster. And here are two resources that helped me the most during the whole project. The first is about the elastic abrasive blasting for cutting-edge preparation. This is written by my lab manager, and this helped me the most. Secondly, this is about the precision micromilling process, state of art. This has gave me lots of information that is very essential for my experiment. And here are four habits that helped me the most during the whole process. It is very essential to be able to adjust to different situations. And we should do enough research before doing the experiments because this can help us save lots of time and energy. Thirdly, we should never be afraid to communicate with strangers because sometimes strangers are more professional than we do. Finally, we need to search professional words and information while writing a research paper instead of just copy and paste to the translator. And finally, some challenges. It is very hard to make my report to be attractive because reading experiment reports might be very dull to some people, and some people might not be able to understand such professional stuff. And there are hundreds of different choices when doing the experiment, and choose the best experiment sets can save lots of time and energy. Okay, last I'm going to talk about some reflections. If I can do this project all over again, I am going to spend more time reading past papers because there are still lots of papers I have not went through. And the things I have learned most through this project is that it is very important to communicate with strangers, and we should never be afraid to do so, because sometimes it is us who do the project, not them. In order to make ourselves finish the project in time and use time effectively, we should ask them for information and advice. And with the help of this independent study, I am now more familiar with physics and the material. So for the next project, I am going to do about material adjustment for our racing cars in our racing team. The thing that I am proud most is that I have maintained a good relationship with all members, such as the professors that helped me through this project, the lab manager, and all workers in the lab. Yeah, and that's all for my presentation. Thanks for listening.